Mataifa.
Karibu katika sehemu ya pili ya Boresha Kilimo, ambapo tunaendelea kufafanua upanzi wa nduma na mkulima wetu wa siku Martin Mutweri.
Kuna uhitaji mkubwa wa zao la nduma nchini na hata katika mataifa ya ughaibuni. Mkulima wetu amebuni mbinu yake mwenyewe ili kuhakikisha kila baada ya wakati mfupi anavuna kutosheleza mahitaji ya wateja wake. Martin Mutweri anatueleza jinsi anavyohesabu faida yake katika upanzi hadi mavuno ya nduma.
Kama mnavyoona kwa hii shamba, we have different portions. The main purpose of having different portions is to ensure we have a continuous supply. Si kusema ati, for example, hii shamba ukuje upande mara moja yote, meaning utakuja ufanye nini? We harvest yote kwa wakati moja. But tulianza pore pore. Maybe nilisahau kusema, si kuanzia kwa hii shamba yote kubwa hivi. Nilianza in a very small portion ya karibu mbegu 500 yenye inatoshea kwa sehemu kidogo sana, lakini nikaweza kwenda nikiongezea different portion, another portion, hadi mahali nimefika niko karibu about 7 acres. The basis harvesting on monthly basis, and you are able to supply to your client on a continuous basis. Kwa kusema ukweli, kwa hii ukulima wa Arrowroot iko gap kubwa sana. Wale watu wanatumia Arrowroot ni wengi sana, lakini ukikombea na wale watu wakulima wa nduma ni kidogo sana. Na for example, zile counties where Arrowroot are farmed, they are less compared to the whole country. Meaning, for example, for myself, I'm forced to buy from other farmers Arrowroot for me to be able to deliver to my clients. We normally divide 30,000, you divide by 3. 3 Arrowroot will make 1 kg. So meaning from 1 acre you are able to get 5,000 kilos. Are we together? And then now you are able to multiply by market price. Market price will vary. For example, in Embu County at the moment, a 1 kg at the farm gate is going for 100 per kilo. I want to encourage more farmers to venture into this business. It's a good opportunity. One, we'll be able to feed the country. Number 2, we'll be able to make money. Then, in Arrowroot farming, challenges are very minimal. For example, in this case, I said we don't use any chemicals. But security, it's a main problem. For example, one morning, you might wake up and you get your farm, it's all cleared by thieves. So that's the main challenge which we normally experience. But other challenges, market, it's there. No disease, no insect, that's all.
Martin Mutweri anatueleza jinsi anavyohesabu faida yake katika upanzi hadi mavuno ya nduma.
We are looking forward to value addition. We don't want only to concentrate on farming, but we want to venture into other things. But for example, Arrowroot unga, it has become very expensive. So in future, we intend to set a factory where we'll be able to process unga from Arrowroot and we sell to the all round. So I look forward for more partnership, for more support towards achieving that goal.
I'm here to demonstrate on how to produce a naturally prepared special uji, porridge if you like. And for that, you require some of the components that you need in the special uji. You'll require some tropical groundnuts. As you can see, these are well cooked and actually they are roasted. And then I have some of them that I'll put into my special uji. Then I have some cooked arrowroots. I have some of them here. As you can see, they are well cooked, not mashed. I will require them for blending. I also have some cooked cassava. I've chopped them into dices. As you can see, they're into dices. The arrowroots and the cassava, they are already cooked. Make sure they are well cooked, not halfway cooked, because we don't need to overwork the blender. The other thing I'll require, of course, is the blender itself, and I'll also require some hot milk. This hot milk blends very well with these 3 items. As we come to the end of the production, I'll show you how we are going to go through the service bit of it. The reason as to why we are having the roots, as you can see, the arrowroot itself, it's a root. The cassava itself is a root too. The tropical groundnut is also from the ground. The honey here, which we are going to use for service, is also as natural as you know. So we are trying to make everything taste natural. As we know very well, there is so much that we consume into our bodies, made from other substances that come and destroy our health. So if we go naturally, definitely we are going to win war against so many diseases and illnesses that we come across. That's why this is my choice for today. So if I was supposed to take you through the process, I will start by putting my arrowroots. I'll open up my blender. That is going to be the first step. Make sure that your blender is in proper condition before you start using it. Some of these apparatus you use are faulty, so you can find yourself in a problem once you've started using. So you have to make sure that your blender is functioning properly. Check the connections and everything is just as right. In this case, we'll require more of the arrowroots, the cooked arrowroots, as you can see. So I'll put all of them. As you can see. Then I'll require a little bit of cassava. Why we don't put so much of the cassava is because the cassava kills the taste of the arrowroot so fast. So you put a little bit of cassava. Why we don't do equal quantities, that is the reason as to why. So I'll put half of it. Okay. Then I'll get back to our tropical groundnuts. Also, don't put this too much. Just put a little, maybe a tablespoon. That will do. That is going to give you a nice blend of the 3 items. Then we'll come to our hot milk, because we are going to serve a hot meal here. So I have my milk here. You can put it on. As you can see, it is hot from where you are. You can see. Make sure it is hot. We need something hot. Have this measurement. You close properly before you put on your blender. Sometimes the pressure may throw away the top or the lid of the blender. So you put it. That it takes a minimum of around 1 minute blend. The reason as to why this takes a minimum of 1 minute blend is because we make sure that you make everything fine. Make sure that the milk and the cassavas and the groundnuts and the arrowroots give you a fine blend. This makes it much more palatable. Even when it's in your mouth, it feels smooth all the way. Other than having those small particles when you're swallowing something and you feel something like it's not well done. That's why it takes a minimum of 1 minute blend. Now I think it's time for us to serve our special uji. Nothing much is required of that, because we've actually come to the end of my demonstration. You basically have to pour your uji in your calabash. As you can see, I've supported my calabash with a bowl with the bottom of a side plate, and then my calabash, again, as natural. The plate also comes in naturally from the shamba. You know how a calabash is made? Bet everybody knows that. I don't have to explain. So I pour in my uji. You can see the thickness from where you are. Up, you can see. Down, and there you are. Your uji is ready. And what comes out of it is you need to put your honey. I have some honey here, so maybe for around 600 ml you require a tot measure like this with some honey. Then you pour inside. Make sure you make it even all over, spread it all over, and then with the help of a spoon you further mix it. This is your spoon. You further mix your uji with your spoon to just make sure that your honey is at every corner of your plate, of your bowl, if you like.
Out of my experience, since 2014 up to 2020, I've been able to achieve a lot. From a small boy all the way to where I am. So I'd keep farming arrowroot as my main venture, just because of what I've gained from farming dashin.
Kabla ya kukamilisha makala ya leo ya Boresha Kilimo, hebu tuangazie jinsi zao la nduma linaweza kuongezwa thamani katika matumizi mbali na upishi wa kawaida.
So as I said, Martins Mutwiri is my name. I concentrate on farming dashin arrowroot. I'm based in Embu County, Ronyeges sub-county. You can get me in Facebook, Elda Martin. My number is 0711 303 668. Thank you.
Nafungasha virago vyangu kwa kuhakikisha kwamba nimetoka shambani na mazao ya viazi vikuu. Mwanzo hadi mwisho tumekuwa katika shamba hili Embu County. Umesema ni Runyenjes ya Runyenjes, sio? Yes. Lakini imekuwaje? Tunanyeshewa mpaka tukiwa hapa.
Tunanyeshewa, lakini bado tunajitahidi.
Bado tunajitahidi. Hadi Jumamosi ijayo ambapo tutakutana katika makala mengine ya Boresha Kilimo. Nimekuwa msimulizi wako Laban Shaban. Wasalamu.
Na ukikaa nasi basi utaboresha kilimo.